Hello 6th primary, how are you all? Today we will going to complete our math syllabus تحت رعاية وإشراف وزارة التربية والتعليم. Today we will going to solve more exercises and examples on solving equation of the first degree. Let's see what we will going to do. First of all, let's watch a video. This video من بنك المعرفة. تعالوا نشوفه ونعلق عليه بعد كده.
You have learned that using the substitution set method to solve the equation takes too much time, especially if the number of elements of the substitution set is infinite, as in n or z. And you also learned about the properties of the equality in n and z, and how to use these properties to solve the equation. We can use adding property to solve the equation by adding the additive inverse, as shown in the example. If x minus 2 equals 5, then x minus 2 plus 2 equals 5 plus 2. Then x equals 7. And we can use the subtracting property to solve the equation by subtracting the additive inverse as shown in the example. If x plus 2 equals 5, then x plus 2 minus 2 equals 5 minus 2. Then x equals 3. Also, we can use the division property to solve the equation, as shown in this example. If 5x equals 15, then 5x divided by 5 equals 15 divided by 5, then x equals 3. Finally, we can use the multiplication property to solve the equation as shown in this example. If x divided by 3 equals 2, then x divided by 3 times 3 equals 2 times 3. Now you learned how to use these properties to solve the first degree equation in one unknown.
زي ما شفنا في الفيديو هو كان بيتكلم عن equation and how you will going to solve equations. Let's remember what is the meaning of equation. Equation, it's a mathematical sentence having equality sign. طيب equality sign دي represent what? Represent ان the two side must have the same value. Okay? طيب to find the unknown value you must make all the number beside the unknown لا إلا 0 لا إلا 1. يعني إيه? What is the meaning of this? Let's take an exercise. For example مثلا I have x plus 2 equal 10. And I wanted to find the value of the x. First of all, I must make any number beside the x, okay, disappear. How I will going to disappear the plus 2? We already took before إن لما أنا أعمل number plus الانverse بتاعه يديني 0. So if I have here plus 2. So if I'm making minus 2, okay, I will going to make the 2 disappear. It will be 0. X plus 0 equal x. So I cannot do minus 2 in the first side without do the same thing in the second side, okay, to not change my value. So I will going to make 10 minus 2 in the second side too. So here plus 2 minus 2 give me 0. So x plus 0 equal x. Now 10 minus 2, it will be 8. So the value of x will be 8. And this is in the case of addition. If I have a subtraction, I can do the same. If I have x minus 2 equal 10. Now I have subtraction by 10. Subtraction by 2, sorry. So x minus 2 equal 10. What am I supposed to do to make the 2 disappear? I want to make it 0. So I have to add it to its inverse. The inverse of negative 2, it will be positive 2. So x minus 2, I will going to make plus 2 in the both side. Why I have to add 2 in the two side? I want to make the negative 2 or minus 2 disappear, become 0 to know the value of the x. So I cannot do in one side without the second side. لازم اللي أنا هعمله في السايد ده I must do the same in the second side. to not change the value of the equation. So it will be x equal 12. So my answer is supposed to be 12. And this is the subtraction. And what about multiplication? If I have 2x equal 18, I have 2x equal 18. What am I supposed to do? I want the x become alone. عايزة أخلي الإكس لوحدها. So I need to make the 2 disappear. طب إحنا we already took in any number divided by itself give me what? Give me 1. 2 divided by 2, 1. 3 divided by 3 equal 1. And 1 times any number equal the number itself. So if I make the 2 become 1, the value of 2 become 1, so 1 times x I have x. So I will have the unknown alone. So I will going to make it divided by 2. And I can write it in the fraction form like that. And don't forget to do the same in the second side to not change the value of the equation. Equation يعني two sides must be equal to each other. So if I do something in the first, I have to do the same thing in the second side. So 2 divided by 2 give me 1. 1 times x, it will be x. 18 divided by 2 equal 9. Now I can find the value of the x will be 9. And this is the case of multiplication. I have a multiply by x. But if I have a divided, I will going to do the same. Also I have x divided by 2 equal 14. Or I can make it an easy number. Okay, now x divided by 2 equal 10. What I want to do, I want to find the x alone. I want to make the x alone. يبقى أنا هعمل إيه؟ I will going to make it divided time. If I make number divided, I will going to make times 2 times 2. To remove the 2, I will have x alone. So x will be 10 times 2 equal 20. Now I find the value of the x. By this way I can find the value of the x. طيب تاني كده تعالوا نراجع مع بعض. If I have a plus, I will going to make a minus the number and its inverse. Okay, so if a plus, I will going to make minus 2 to make the x alone to find the value of the x. So minus 2, I will going to add the 2, and don't forget that I will going to do the same steps in the both side. Multiply x multiplied by a number, I will going to divide it to make it 1. 1 times x give me x, and I will going to do the same in the second side also by the divided. Let's see the first exercise I have here. The first exercise I have x plus 3 equals 7. Okay, x plus 3 equals 7. I want to find the x alone. What I supposed to do? I supposed to make the plus 3 become 0. I want the x alone. So plus 3 minus 3. Yes, I will going to make minus 3. So if I do minus 3, x plus 3 minus 3 equals 7. So I cannot stop at this point. I cannot subtract the 3 without do the same in the second side. I will going to make 7 minus 3 2. Okay, so x plus 3 minus 3 plus 3 minus 3, both of them will going to be cancelled. And I will going to have x equal 7 minus 3, so it will be x equal 4. I already have a substitution set. Let's remember what we was doing with a substitution set. I was trying every numbers alone. I will going to make 2. I will going to take the 2 instead of the x. So I will going to do 2 plus 3. Give me 7? Of course not. So I will going to try the second element, 3. 3 plus 3 give me 6, not 7. So I cannot use it. 4 plus 3 give me 7. So the 4, it will be the right answer. If I'm trying the 5, so I'm going to put 5 plus 3, 5 plus 3, not equal 7. Of course, it will be equal 8. So 6 plus 3 equal 9, not 7. So I cannot use the 6 too. So only my solution set will be a 4. So I can answer the equation by two different ways. First way with the substitution as we took it before. لما يديني substitution set. So I will going to try every one element inside the substitution set with my equation to find the result. Or I can do using this way. Yes, I know this way, solving equation without the substitution set, it's easier and it's faster, but you have to answer according to the exercise. Let's take the second example. I have 2x equal 8. 2x means what? 2x means 2 multiplied by x. So 2 multiplied by x. How I will going to simplify the 2? How can I find the x alone? I will going to make divided by 2. So I will going to make 2x divided by 2. And don't forget to do the same step in the second side. So it will be divided by 2, 8 divided by 2, 2. So 2x divided by 2, it will be x. 8 divided by 2 give you 4. So x is supposed to give you 4. طيب هنا في part أنا بس I want you to know it إن إحنا ممكن نكتب الديفايدد كده وممكن نكتبها كده 2x divided by 2 equal 8 divided by 2. So you can write it in the both side, it can be right. Okay, here you will going to make x equal 4. So this is the value of x, and of course the solution set it will be 4. Let's have the second exercise. I have here find the solution set in z and n. Concentrate. Z means that you have all the integers, positive, negative, and zeros. But Ln means that you have to start from 0, moving to the positive integers only. You will not going to use any negative integers. And concentrate set z and n, not including any decimal numbers or any fraction numbers. So if you have a fraction or a decimal, your answer is supposed to be 5 because you are not having decimal or fraction in the z or n. Let's see this, the first exercise I have here. 4x minus 2 equals 3x plus 8. Now in the 2 side I have 2 unknown and numbers. So what I was supposed to do in this exercise? First of all, I will going to remove. I'm making the x's with one side and the numbers in the other side. So I will going to replace the places of the numbers. So it will be 4x and 3x. 4x minus 2 equals 3x plus 8. And here the 3x is a positive 3x. So when you put it in the other side, you will have it as you will going to make 3x to the other side by the opposite sign. Okay, so you will have 4x minus 2 equal 4x. هاخد النيجاتيف 2 I will put it in the other side اللي هي second side وهاخد ال 3x I will move it to the first side. أنا كل اللي أنا عايزة أعمله إن أنا أخلي ال x's في side وال numbers في another side. And I will going to solve this. So it will be 4x minus or plus, of course minus. Why? لأن أنا عندي هنا 3x with a positive sign. So I will going to move it to the other side by the negative sign. So 4x minus 3x equal negative 2 لما أوديها السايد الثاني when I move it to the second side I will going to make it plus 2. So it will be 8 plus 2 equal 10. So 4x minus 3x give me only 1x equal 8 plus 10, 8 plus 2 it will be 10. So x equal 10. Then the solution set in z n equal 10. Okay. دايما بيبقى الايكويشن عندي only one answer. الايكويشن دايما بتبقى فيها only one answer. So الاكس الاكس في السوليوشن سيت بتاعتي في الزد والان will be 10. Both of them will be 10. Let's have the second exercise. I have here 3x minus 2 equal x minus 13. طيب first of all, as we used in the first exercise, I want to make the x's in one side with numbers in the other side to find the value of the x. So what I'm supposed to do, هنا عندي 3x minus 2 equal x minus 13. So I will going to move ال x positive دي, I will going to move it to the next side. السايد الأولاني by the opposite side. So it will be 3x minus x. With 2, I will going to move it to the first side after 13. It will be negative 13 plus 2. هنا أنا ما بغيرش النمبر عندي. minus 13 I will put it as it is. ومنيجاتيف 2 I will move it to the second side by البوزيتيف 2. طيب يبقى 3x minus x equal negative 13 plus 2. It will be 2x. أنا هنا 3x minus x it will be 2. And negative 13 plus 2 it will be negative 11. طيب if I'm making, I want to find the value of x. Listen, I have 2. So I want to simplify the 2 by making divided by 2 to the both side. So x will be negative 11 divided by 2. Negative 11 divided by 2, it gives me a fraction or a decimal number. طب I have a fraction additional number in my solution set in z or n? Of course not. Z and n not including any fraction or decimal number, so it will be a 5 in both set. في ال Z وفي ال N. So my solution set will be 5. Find the solution set of each of the following equation. The first exercise I have here, 4x equal 24, and he wants for me to find the solution set only in N. Let's do 4x equal 24. هنا ال 4x بالtime. So I will going to make it divided by 4 to the both side علشان أعمل simplifying لل 4 to find the value of x. So it will be 4x divided by 4 equal 24 divided by 4. Of course 24 divided by 4 give me 6. و 4 divided by 4 equal 1. 1 times x equal x. So x will be equal 6. طب السوليوشن set بتاعتي هي 6 موجودة في ال n. Of course I have a positive 6 in n. So my solution set in n equal 6. Let's have the second exercise. I have 2l plus 14 equal 12. Also he wants from me to find the solution set in n. طيب هعمل ايه؟ 2l plus 14 equal 12. As we used to, I want to simplify. Plus 14 دي عايزة أشيلها خالص أخلي 2l لوحدها. So I will going to make minus 14 in the both side. So it will be 2l plus 14 minus 14 equal 12 minus 14. أنا بعمل minus النمبر الانفرس بتاعه علشان أعمل cancellation ليها. It will be 2l equal negative 2. I have the 2, so I will going to divide it by 2 for the both side to find the value of the L. So it will be L equal negative 1. So the value of the L will be negative 1. طب هو أنا عندي negative 1 in the set of n? Of course. n starting from 0 moving to the positive integers. So I am not having negative 1 in my set of n. So the answer is supposed to be 5. I have here find the solution set of each of the following equation. The second exercise I have x plus 2 equal 3 in z. هو دلوقتي عايزني أعمل السوليوشن set بتاعتي في z. So I will going to make minus 2 for the two side to find the value of x. So it will be x equal 1. X equal 1. I have 1 on every integers. I have a positive, negative, and 0. So 1. I have it in z, so a solution set in z, it will be 1. 3m minus 2 equal negative 19. 3m, I will going to make plus 2 for the two side at the beginning. بعد كده, I will going to simplify the 3 by making divided it. So it will be 3m plus 2 minus 2 equal negative 19 plus 2. أنا عملت plus 2 ليه؟ علشان أطير الإيه؟ ال 2 أخلي الفاليو بتاعت 2 0. So it will be 3m equal negative 17. طب if I'm making divided by 3 علشان أعمل simplifying لل 3 دي فهتبقى 3m divided by 3 equal 1. 1 times m. Negative 17 divided by 3 it give me a decimal number. طبعا I have a decimal number in my in set z? Of course not. So my solution set will be 5 or an empty set. You can write it as a 5 or you can write it as empty set. The empty set D, it means 5 too. آخر exercise معايا I have 3x equal 8. هو عايزني ان انا اطلع السوليوشن سيت بتاعتي مرة في ال n ومرة في ال z. طيب 3x equal 8. أول حاجة I will going to make a 3D 3 time x. So 3 times x, how I will going to simplify it making 1 by making divided by itself. So 3x divided by 3 و 8 divided by 3. So 8 divided by 3 also give me a decimal number. So I have a decimal number in z or n? Of course not. So my solution set in n and z will be phi. I will go on to write it, it's phi. Now we covered almost all the ideas in equation. You saw how we will going to do the solution set in z and n, and we will going to answer more examples next time inshallah. See you.